Cool. What the fuck? I've got you. That's it. We're good. I think we're moving. That's it. Good. Good. I've got.
Yep. Nice. A smoothie.
It's a green one. It's a Lizzie special.
Smoothie.
It's bloody really good.
You like it? Pretty well.
Mmm. There's a ton of spinach in it. I'll be like Popeye.
So, are you doing Liz's green smoothie stuff?
Yeah. I had a call with her, and it was awesome. So I'm gonna have to drop Google Chrome here. Oh fucking hell!
Did you just use her her $97 product that she has? You know, I haven't looked at it, but I guess it kind of walked you through what to create and everything.
Well, I had a decent call with her. I don't know if I've spoke to you. I don't know, we've been online and chatted or text or something like that.
This text message, you just said you had a call with her and she was awesome. That's all I know.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, she is. Yeah, we're good now. Do you know the recorder settings, should you just stay the same from last time?
I would double check it. It should stay the same. I would double check it just to be safe.
Let's just have a look. I reckon there's too much stuff on this Mac now. Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
It's cool, man. It's cool. Right. Yeah, she had a good call with her, and liked her story. You know, I can't believe she's got bloody 7 kids or 6 kids and 1 on the way.
Yeah.
That's mental. So she we were talking about the smoothies and all that kind of stuff, and I was basically saying I've got concerns about, you know, because I'm not eating meat and stuff like that anymore, whether I'm still getting the right nutrition for the training. And she gave me a login for one of her videos, so that was really good. So that's what I've been looking at. It's just like an hour-long video. So I've not bought a product or anything off. I don't know whether that's part of the product, and she should give me a sneak preview or not. I don't know. So yeah, but it's really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's different colours to the normal pink ones, isn't it? What I've been photographing, the gay ones.
Yeah.
Cool. So how's it been going with you?
Awesome, dude. It's good. Yeah. Meditated this morning.
Yeah.
Working out. It's good to go. Picked up a little small consulting client this weekend.
Excellent.
I'm doing a co-hosting event with the JV in July, because that was my Friday meeting. So awesome. It's good, dude. Things are just kind of plugging away by just making connections. So when it comes to business, it's like freaking meet people, you know.
Yeah.
If you can meet them out at an event, great. And if you're needed online, then start, committing to, reaching out to like 10 people a day.
Yeah. Is that what you've gone up to now? Have you got, I think it was 5. Was he not saying, was it about 5?
Yeah, 5 is what I've, my goal. But when I went hardcore at the beginning of the year, I was doing 10. I did 10 a day, and I was like up to 100 people within 7 days.
Wow.
People, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. And I had a webinar that came out of all of that stuff. And a coaching client, actually.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
So
it works. It definitely works.
we need something that works. So
it definitely works.
So my plan, because obviously we talked briefly, it's taken me ages, to put that video up. I'm still doing it now. It's had to go into 4 different bits.
Okay.
we were on it for so long. So I don't know if he's going to watch it or not. Anyway, we'll try and keep this down to 15 minutes, I think, for our massive viewing audience.
Right.
So I thought we'd just talk about the biz, the biz side of this challenge that we're doing. I don't know whether you want to go through what your ultimate goal is. I've got all the paperwork here still. But
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So my ultimate impact will be to increase my revenue by 100%.
Right.
In 90 days.
Wow.
And then kind of my game plan is launching 2 masterminds and picking up 5 new coaching clients.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the goal, the game plan, and I'm working on that one. It's kind of shifting, and I may end up doing more of a pod coaching format, because they have like 3 people who are like ready to go. And I'm looking at where they're at and trying to see, well, they're really going to be a good fit for the mastermind. I'm trying to see what's going to serve them best, and I think more of a pod coaching format is actually going to serve.
What do you mean by pod coaching? Is that like a little group of them or something?
Yeah, so like usually in the past when I've done coaching, I do it like a group coaching call, so I'm on the phone like talking about, then I take Q&A.
All right.
And then they have access to on-demand content. So this time I thought, okay, cool. let me create the on-demand video content. They have access to that. And then once a week, instead of having a phone call, we will do video, kind of like what we do in our mastermind.
Right.
Except it would be more like maybe a 2-hour version of that for everybody, and coach them through the concepts of that week and how it applies to their business and what they can do with it to run like now.
Cool.
So I think that'd be really powerful, because not only they get my feedback, but they're getting everybody else's kind of ideas, because they're kind of all on a even kilter as far as where they're at.
Yeah. What software is you Google Plus or you Skype or?
No, GoToMeeting.
GoToMeeting. No, same as we do in the Cool.
Yeah. Just to be safe. I know there's no problems with GoToMeeting. It works for me every single time. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my impossible game, is to increase revenue by 100%. And now it's just getting out and meeting people, doing live events, and just connecting with people to pull it off.
Wow. You got some events lined up then?
I do. July 13th, I think, is when we set the day. It's like a month away. Yep, July 13th, we're hosting an all-day event. Our goal is to get 20 people there. It's a $97 event, and then we're going to do a VIP upsell to have dinner with us after the event.
Wow.
And so, I don't know, for like 5 people. So that's
so you say we, who's the we?
It's this person named Elizabeth. Last name starts with an M.
You and her like that then, yeah? You're really close.
Yeah, well, I have just met her the other day. In fact, I'll pull her up.
Right.
Hang on 1 second here. She's awesome. And so Elizabeth is a speaker, like a female speaker here in Dallas. And she used to be an ex-Black Hawk helicopter pilot.
Wow.
And so she basically takes her stories from those days and teaches motivation. McCormick, that's what I was going to say. Elizabeth McCormick is her name.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And anyway, and so she's awesome, and so she's speaking a whole lot. And she speaks on like leadership and business development based upon her Blackhawks experience and her corporate experience, and now in her coaching role. And so I'm able to come in, since she does more mindset. I don't deal with much mindset. Mine is mostly mechanics.
Yeah.
So we're going to have her teach the beginning kind of mindset, get everybody pumped, and then we're going to go into mechanics that are going to kill it, and then we're going to end like with motivation. But then we're also looking at bringing in a spiritual aspect and bringing Andrea on board to basically make sure, okay, well, here's the mindset, here's the mechanics. Now let's make sure that you're aligned with your highest self.
Yeah.
To make sure whenever you go out and lead and create from here is going to work for you. And I think that's where we're going to do the VIP stuff. So we're going to basically hot seat 5 people, build out their businesses on paper, and then make sure that they're aligned with it, bringing Cheryl into that space with them. So I think it'd be like really, really powerful.
That'd be cool, yeah. No, looking forward to that one. Let's see if you can get it. See if you get Chase involved. See if he can video it for you.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Yeah, you get a product out of it. Talking leverage, man, leverage.
Yeah, we talked about, instead of doing a video product, just doing an audio product off of it, actually.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So Elizabeth has the mics, and I have the everything, so we'll record it, and it'll just be like an audio program from the event.
Cool. I look forward to that.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to call it the 2X Lead and Profit event. And
right.
So basically the idea is, if you come into this event and you don't feel like you have enough information to go and double your business, then we give you your money back.
Cool. Liking it.
And I've done it before, and it always turns out really, really good. And I always make money off the back end of the events plus the front end. And everybody is all pumped up when they leave, and they have strategies. And those that actually do something with the information do really good afterwards.
Yeah. What's the entry price then? What's the ticket price?
$97.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Full day.
Yeah, for a full day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here in the States, like $100 is kind of like, yeah, whatever. So, it's just kind of a good price point.
Yeah. I think it'd be the same over here. Really, it's like, would that be about 50 quid, about £60 over here, something like that. So
yeah, something like that.
That'd be pretty good. So, cause we need to get this in. We're trying to get this into 15 minutes, man, because me and you can drift off, can't we? So, that's your impossible game. Then, what's the score? What's the core score for?
Yeah, so my score is to reach out to 5 people a day that I don't know and just ask, what's going on in the world. And then my other score is, did I collect today? Whether this is cash, whether this is a lead, whether this is like an opportunity, a webinar, collecting some type of return for my daily effort. So I get a half point for that, and then a half point for reaching out to 5 new people today. So that's kind of what I'm doing to that. Now my obstacle is just being consistent and being like, oh, I got to reach out to 5 new people. I don't know who these 5 people are. And so it's just making myself do that. And I've learned anytime that I continue to reach out, then it's pretty easy to start collecting. And so you kind of build this reserve up where you're like reaching out, and then you start collecting because of all of your effort, you're like, and then it's like starts coming in.
Yeah, it's that analogy of like sowing the seeds, isn't it?
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you go and what's it called, harvest the crop.
You start collecting, and then so you quit reaching out, and then you haven't been planting, so therefore you're not reaping. So it's like this whole balance of make sure you consistently plant, so you continuously reap. So you're not like, no.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. You're looking more energized. I think this exercise thing is getting to you.
Yeah, maybe it's the coffee this morning.
Don't do coffees. I don't do caffeine at all. See, you need one of these. Look.
I know. I need a.
Like Liz Phelps. It's just me advertising her stuff all over the place. I'd have to get an affiliate link for her stuff. That's the point. I'll have to get an affiliate link for her stuff, most definitely. What's the obstacles? And the obstacles he says was staying.
So it's making myself continually do it. That's kind of my roadblock.
Yeah.
It's like thinking, okay, well I've collected, so now I need to just do my, fulfill.
Yeah.
And so you have to balance fulfilling and doing. So that's the roadblock. And so then the way to overcome that is just do it. And we talked about this on last week's stuff where do you just say you want a good business or do you want to do the shit it takes to do it? Okay. Thinking, do it. And by holding these things, the calls, it keeps us accountable. Plus we text and, kick each other's ass every now and then.
That's exactly right, man. I'm going to be kicking your ass for that flipping raise when I get over there. I'll tell you this. You better get some Bruce Lee shit going on.
Yeah.
What's
the possible game, man?
What's the impossible game? It's similar to yours. We talked briefly about the Breakthrough University last time. So my thing is to start with a brand new business and be earning £10,000 in 3 months from a standing start. So that's my goal for that. And I've set such a big gap. I mean, that's a huge amount of money really from a start-up business, but I've set it so big because I just want to prove something. I really want to prove you can get something from a standing start. Yeah, I've got a certain amount of connections, but not a great deal. And of course, it's one of those things that people are going a bit skeptical. Who is this guy? So this is why we're doing balls out. Like boobs out, whatever you want to call it, like, and going for it in this direction. So that's my goal. £10,000 in 3 months from the Breakthrough University, and obviously get some people inside there and getting a community, chatting and getting the people like yourself, Cheryl, Liz. Liz is up for it, being the nutritional person on there, so I'm stoked about that. I keep saying, I never use words like that unless I'm talking to you, like stoked and dude. My daughter will be taking the mick. So that's the impossible goal, which is going to be made possible. And my core 4 points system will be, like yours, reaching out to people, because I definitely need to reach out both to people who want the actual services, but to find just a couple more people as well, like experts in their field, to come on board and join it, and buy into that. And every single person that I've kind of like gone to so far, they've been, oh yeah, I want to be really part of that. That sounds like amazing. So I'm really looking forward to, to meet some new people from that perspective as well. So I'm going to give myself half a point for reaching out to possible new clientele, getting them, whether it be on the Facebook page, I think, to start off with, and then we'll build the site up as we're going along. And also, find maybe once a week finding an expert, I think, or once a month finding an expert in that field. But the other half a point will be cash. I'm going to go for cash generated rather than just leads, because